In this video, we're going to be talking about two main items and why they're going to be fueling the next stage of the property boom in the Australian economy. Let's go to this first article and we're going to talk about immigration. So immigration right now in this country is at record levels. So here's an article out of the ABC News and it came out mid-2023 at the end of April. All right. Australia's migrant population is expected to have grown by more than 700,000 people between 2022 and 2024. Some of the key points. The return of students and working holiday makers is believed to be behind a hike in migration numbers. Second point, border closures during the pandemic saw Australia's net overseas migration drop to minus 85,000 in 2020 and 2021. And the last point, Australia is expected to catch up to its pre-pandemic net overseas migration forecasts by 2029 to 2030. Okay, we all know what happened in 2020 and what the state government's responses were to a couple of sniffles. All right, and let's talk about the next thing. So immigration is off the charts, and we're in a country right now that is having unprecedented levels of vacancy rates of 0.5% across the whole country. We've got areas like Perth, used to have 8 to 8,500 listings on any given moment. Now they're sitting at about 4,000. We've got areas that right now I'm looking at two suburbs in the Perth market, and in one of those suburbs there is nothing listed for 3 and 4 bedders in the whole suburb, and there's no unit blocks in the suburb. So there is no listings right now. And in the other suburb that I'm targeting, there's only 3 to 4 listings at any one time. And after speaking with property managers, they tell us that 2, 3, 4 years ago, it used to be 5 to 10 listings in both suburbs. So combined, you're looking at anywhere from 10 to 20 listings. Now there is nothing. All right. So that's happening across the country. Then we talk about interest rates going up and borrowing power dropping. All right. That's having a big impact at the moment. But then we have to look at what the knee-jerk reaction is to the state government's controls that they put on people for the sniffles in 2020, okay, and it's coming back to bite them. So let's have a look at the next articles. Victoria's budget, okay, the most livable city in the world. Remember when that article came out a couple of years back for Melbourne? And then suddenly the sniffles came on and Dictator Dan came out, and we won't get too political, but let's just say I didn't like his lockdown laws. All right. So right now they're in a $4 billion deficit for the state government. Unheard of. They've spent money that 5, 10, 15 years worth of generations are going to have to pay back. And you know what they're doing to try and pay that back? They're trying to get investors to pay that back. Okay, through a land tax grab. That's one of the things that they're doing at the moment, which is just being quenched. Let's look at the other article. Okay, the next one. So that happened in Victoria at the moment, the land tax grab, and it's hurting property owners. And here's an article here. Okay, what happened in Queensland end of last year? Same thing. Palachuk came out, and again, who cares on which side of the aisle they're on, Labor or Liberal, they're all the same. They're all there to screw you. Okay, they did the exact same thing. Okay, they came out with a land tax grab, and you know what they wanted to do? They wanted to, if you had property inside Queensland and outside Queensland, they wanted to double tax you. So that was working with the other states and then roll that out across the country where the other states, came into a cartel to screw investors out of their own money. Okay, that fell on its butt as well. So Palachuk didn't get that through. All right, now they've made all these stupid decisions in 2020 and it's coming back to bite them. And they think the scapegoat for their huge deficits is the property investor. When they're at a time where there's no rentals, okay, and there's no house vacancies and people can't live anywhere. And you know what they're doing in Queensland as well as Victoria? They're trying to put rental caps in, which is just going to force investors to sell and have less investments, properties on the market to rent. They should be reversing these policies. They should be making it cutting out the council's red tape. They should be approving building applications. They should be opening up new land plots. They should be allowing you to subdivide your block at no cost. They should be doing all these things to aid investors. They should go to the government and force APRA and ASIC to release the laws that they're putting down on property investors as far as borrowing power goes, because no one right now, unless they use a sophisticated strategy with accountants and trusts, can continue to borrow in this climate with rates this high. All right, so unless government reverses everything and then makes it a positive experience for more investors to come into the market, they're screwing themselves. All right, so that's what's happening right now. And then so we've just got to have a look, and it's a little bit of a funny video, but I just want to bring it up on the channel. So when we look at the migration numbers, what do we have to say? Let's watch the video.
3-4 times maybe. I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
You hear that? Those are rookie numbers in this racket. Dictator Dan, 4 billion budget deficit. What do we hear about that? Let's go back to the video.
3-4 times maybe. I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Dictator Dan, those are rookie numbers in this racket. What about Palachuk? Palachuk and a land tax? We got to go back to the video. What does the video say?
Times maybe. I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Yep, Palachuk, those are rookie numbers in this racket. You got to do better. All right, let's get those deficits even higher. Let's spend 50 years worth of our children's inheritance because of your incompetent policies. Not just one state government, every state government. Liberal, Labor, they're all the same. They're all there to screw you. Okay, I'm very much a libertarian kind of person. Don't care about Liberal or Labor, because anyone that makes something of themselves in this country, we just turn into the cow that needs to be milked a little bit more to pay for all the other stupid policies in this country. All right, so immigration numbers are up, yeah? They're not going down, they're going higher. The deficits are there in the budget. What do they need? They need more tax slaves. They need more people coming in on salary. They need more people working until they're 65. We've got an aging population. They're talking about the big wealth grab, okay? With the boomer generation retiring, half of them are dying and giving their assets, so they're saying the big wealth transfer. All right, so all of these numbers are saying that the property situation is going to get worse, which means that there's more demand for less stock, okay, which means prices go up. It's very simple. And not just that, you're seeing all the state governments have the worst deficits in history, so they're just going to promote more and more people coming into this country, which I love. It's a benefit. It means that there's never going to be a decreasing population in this country. It's only going to go up. And if you're a property investor, that's a very positive thing. So, I've talked a little bit negatively, but at the end, it all comes back to the property investor winning out. So if you stay in and you do the right things, you're going to win long term. All right. This country has a lot of tall poppy syndrome. They look at where they are in the social class and where they are in their work, and then anyone that's above them, they love to tear them down. Okay, not like in America where they idolize them. They don't like doing that in Australia. They don't like people speaking out. They don't like people being critical of government. All right. Let's remove that. Let's raise us all up. I'm trying to get as much good information out there to show you that you need to be as positive as anything on the future in this country and the property prices. And I'm showing you the articles and I'm showing you the data that's telling you what's going to happen. All right, let's smile. And if you like this content, hit the like button, hit the share button, leave me a comment. And we'll see you on the next video. But if you want to speak to me and you want to book an appointment with a mortgage broker that deals with investors every day, hit that link down below, okay? Book it into my calendar and let's have a chat. I want to get you to financial freedom and income replacement, or we just want to hit whatever goals that you want to target as quickly as possible. All right? We're doing this every day. We can do it with very easy structures or complex structures depending on how big your goals are. We've got the right accountants, the right buyer's agency behind it to get you the strategy that you need to get to your end goal. All right, hope you've enjoyed this video and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.